Today's show is brought to you by Prescott Honda. Better cars don't cost more. Bain Signature Group, Prescott Valley Entertainment District, where fun begins. And by Four Corners Restaurants. See you around the corner.
It is the first annual Lake Havasu Patriot Days event. Here to talk about it, Greg Tryon, and he is with the Lake Havasu Hospitality Association talking about this first annual. When I hear first annual, I always know that it's going to be a success and it's going to be a second annual.
Absolutely, that's why we called it first.
Patriot Days events during a period of what time?
We're starting the event. We're opening up officially on September 16th. We're having a welcome party on the 15th, and then we'll go through the 26th. So it's 2 full weekends and the weekend between.
And why are we doing this, Greg?
A couple reasons why we're doing this. The centerpiece of the event will be the American Veterans Traveling Tribute Cost of Freedom, which is part of that 80% size of Vietnam Veterans Wall in Washington. Will be there for the full 10 days. But bottom line, we're trying to get some heads in beds. We're trying to fill the town because it's a low period of town. Summer's over. The winter visitors haven't come back yet, so we're trying to fill the town with visitors. And then the second part of that is we want to showcase Lake Havasu and the community. It's spreading to the county, actually, Kingman and Bullhead as well, what we've got to show for our visitors. So maybe they'll come back.
When was Lake Havasu City incorporated?
Gosh, it was late 60s.
Late 60s?
Yes.
Exactly.
And McCullough, was it the McCullough?
Robert McCullough and C.V. Wood we used to work with Disney.
Yeah.
And why do we want to demonstrate that Lake Havasu City is one of the most, if not, I mean, you're grabbing that title for yourself.
One of the most patriotic, yes,
Okay.
yes. That was actually mentioned to us 3 years ago when the Wounded Warriors Project came to town, and we put on a big display for them. At the end of the event, the Warriors were saying, this is the most patriotic community we've ever been in. So we're trying to grab that now and actually prove that we are, show that we are.
Now, what was going on at that time that would attribute to that type of comment?
We're a very patriotic community. We've got a lot of veterans live there, a lot of retired vets. So the rest of us in town really take care of our veterans. We tribute them and honor them all the time.
But do you see a movement, Greg, in the United States of America moving more towards the appreciation of our veterans?
I firmly believe so. You know, we're losing, unfortunately we're losing our veterans from the World War II era, and the Vietnam era is still here, but now we're creating a whole unfortunate another era with the Middle East. You know,
what is Operation Gratitude?
Operation Gratitude is out of Southern California and is started by a woman out of her house 5 or 6 years ago, and now they've grown to producing, they package boxes to ship overseas to the soldiers for things they cannot get. Suntan lotion, lip protection, DVDs, candy, so forth. And so she's shipping this out of Southern California. Large corporations like Target and 3M and Disney already provide the materials that go in the package. I think she had $13 million donated last year in materials and product.
Did you say 13 million?
13 million. These large corporations donate. What she does not have is the cost to ship the package.
The shipping.
The shipping,
now,
the packages.
Will the military step in and the government step in and help her with that?
Haven't to date, no.
Okay, I mean, that's a viable avenue for her to investigate on that, but go ahead.
To date, she's shipped well over 500,000 of these packages. Wow. So it is our goal at Patriot Days, during the 10 days of Patriot Days, we're going to raise funds to sponsor 20,000 of these packages.
What's the population of Lake Havasu right now?
50 to 55,000, depending upon the time of year. You know, the winter visitors come in, it goes dramatically up, and they leave, it comes down again. But we're around 50, 55,000.
It looks like you're wanting postage for 20,000 plus packages and 20 plus letters for the troops.
Every package you sponsor, if you spent the $11 to ship it, to sponsor it, we ask that you put a letter to the soldier in the package.
So it's only going to cost each individual or each package, it's $11 to ship?
$11.
So everyone in the United States can give $11 to ship a package.
And I want to stress the point that this is a completely non-profit organization. Not one penny goes to anyone in this organization.
Which is very, very nice in today's world. This Wounded Warrior program has really taken off too, hasn't it?
Yes, in fact, there's several factions. We have a particular faction that comes to Lake Havasu. Now they've been 2 years in a row, and they're coming in November again for Veterans Day. They really love our town, and what they do is they come in and they're wounded, injured veterans that are disabled, and they ride specially designed bicycles. They do a 25-mile ride to raise funds for themselves, because the government, warfare is different now. because a lot of the soldiers don't die, we're much better at taking care of them and fixing them and putting them back together. So now we've got a whole slew of injured and disabled veterans we have to take care of.
Is it primarily from the Vietnam conflict?
No, unfortunately we're getting a lot from the Middle East as well.
Okay.
They're all, the young men that come are very young.
Yeah, Vietnam veterans are well, World War II, we're losing, I forget the number we're losing daily at World War II, and we're fast approaching losing hundreds a day from Vietnam because they are aging veterans right now, of course.
We have a lot of Vietnam veterans in our community, and we do whatever we can to honor them. Vietnam Veterans Day is March 29th in Lake Havasu, and we had a huge event for them, a barbecue. Senator McCain showed up and spoke.
The youngest veterans we're dealing with are from the Gulf War, the Middle East War. Yes, and we have a lot of the Wounded Warriors are those, yes.
Walk
us through those days, the event.
The event for September,
yes.
We're going to have all sorts of activities. We're going to have an air show with warbirds and a helicopter group come in. We're going to have races at our speedway. We're going to have a rodeo at our fairgrounds. We're going to have, of course, water activities, races, art shows, film festivals, all sorts of activities every day.
And they can also see the London Bridge.
Of course, that's always there. And then the whole wall display, the whole the whole veterans display is going to be there as well.
The London Bridge is not going to fall down again and go anywhere, is it?
We're taking good care of it.
It's there to stay.
It is.
In America today, why do you think patriotism is really there's been a great deal of emphasis on patriotism in at least the last 3 or 4 years?
Well, I can speak for our community. We just love our country, and we want to support our country. Regardless of what the politics are in Washington, it's still the United States of America. It's still America. We love it.
Don't you think 9/11 kicked it in gear again?
It sure did. Unfortunately, things like that happen. It caused things like this to happen for us. So we really want to, support our troops, support our country.
Now, is there an organization, a group, is the Hospitality Association spearheading this and putting it on?
Our Hospitality Association is co-sponsoring this event with the American Veterans Traveling Tribute, AVTT.org, if you want to look them up. Operation Gratitude is opgratitude.com. But we're co-sponsoring with AVTT, yes.
I'm sure people want to make reservations from the hospitality aspect. How many rooms do you have available?
We don't have nearly enough. Like I said, we're projecting 40 to 50,000 people to come to this event, and we're going to be using Kingman, Bullhead, and Parker to help us cover that. And we're going to have events in those communities too, so we'll be swapping back and forth. Now, if anyone would like to make reservations, we're not quite ready. We've got a website, which is LHCPatriotDays.com, and that's where you'll be able to make special deals for your reservations with a promo code.
But I'm sure you'll have camping and RV locations.
A big part of that is the campgrounds. A lot of the people we think will be attracting would like to camp. So yes, we've got campsites in Havasu and in Kingman and in Bullhead, so we'll use all of that, everything we can.
You're not in the triple digits yet, are you?
No, we actually hit 98 on Tuesday, so we're close, but then it dropped down again. But we're getting close.
You have that beautiful lake there.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, but I know, but I lived in Lake Havasu at the late 60s, early 70s, and many times the lake, the water, you jump in the water and it's as warm as the day.
Well, the end of September isn't the most ideal time. It's still going to be warm, but it's not going to be unbearably warm.
Exactly, it's starting to cool a little bit.
And the evenings will be nice, so we'll have concerts in the evenings and shows and so forth.
And great fishing too. I've had the pleasure to fish in Lake Havasu. So.
And again, tell us quickly, well, not so quickly, but tell us again where we need to go for more information and the dates.
The dates are September 16th through the 26th of this year, and you can go to several websites, but our event website again is LHCPatriotDays.com. And we'll have the reservation information, and we'll have the events information, schedule, and so forth there.
Terrific. Greg, thank you so very much. All our best to everyone in Lake Havasu.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.